enthusiasts, homesteaders, and DIY folks. Um, this next two episodes are going to be about my two tree houses. I've had a lot of comments and questions about a little tour. People have wanted a little tour. So we're going to go on a little tour. We're going to go down the road less traveled. This is the pavilion where you do your cooking and eating. The outhouse where you do what comes from cooking and eating. A little fire pit. And the Hermit Thrush Treehouse. This is the downstairs. There's a double bed, and this tree right here goes right up through, this big red oak goes right up through the whole building. And you can see the cables attached right there. There's only one spot that I attach a 1-inch bolt. As you can see, I have a series of legs underneath supporting, and the red oak we just saw inside. The windows are big pieces of willow, a big disc that I put up on the wall, and then I cut through it, cut through both sides. Slabs are sawmill offcuts, and so they have, you can see they're rounded on this side, and then the ones on the other side are rounded, so the flat sides meet the flat sides together. Another window cutout out of a slice of tree. And I put sticks in there to act as window mullions so people don't push their heads through the screen that's in there. These window mullions. And then I like to use little tree branches and use them as hooks to hang towels on and such. I did a video earlier about that, natural hooks. And these windows are all, they have cables going back. There's a pulley right there, and it goes back to another pulley on the outside. Then I have a heavy counterweight attached to the pulley, so when you push the window down, or when you raise the window up, the stone pulls it down like that. So there's also a little potty on this level right there, and a table that I made out of a piece of maple, a big, nice, thick 2-inch piece of maple. Got some really interesting characteristics to it. The bed is also made out of hop hornbeam to make the end post and then the rails underneath. And the floor here and the floor outside here are all made out of black locust sawn into boards, 1.25 inch thick, and that's rot resistant. All the railings are black locust. And the stairs, the tables, black locust. The door has the same pulley system with counterweight. When I open the door, the counterweight goes up, and then it pulls the door shut. It's a little hard to video the inside here because it's so tight. There's just enough room for this triple bunk bed. So you've got one level there, and two down below with a nice, and that red oak comes right through the floor here and goes right up through the roof. Some more of those windows that are cut out discs, and then some regular casement windows that you can crank shut. And then a fan, and then a little opening area that you can see down to the level below. The ceiling of the tree house I did in recumbent arch, so it's basically The rafters lay on top of each other and are nailed together. So they start over there. That's one, two, on top of that, on top of that, on top of that, on top of that. It goes right around until you get to the end, and then it's back on top of the first set again, and it holds it all together, which leaves an opening perfect for having a tree go up through the middle, because the tree has to be able to move back and forth with the wind. I like to cover my lights with branch sockets where the branch on the tree had rotted out. Here's a little detail of the inside wall. So this is quite a big slab. It's probably 13, 14 inches wide, and maybe at the deepest part, maybe sticks out 6 inches from the flat part of the wall here. But this side is flat of this slab. The other side is flat, and then this slab, this flat side, is the slab on the outside of the wall, which is similar to that, and they just alternate. So then this slab is rounded on the inside, the next one is rounded on the inside, but the ones in between are rounded on the outside. That gives the outside of the building the same natural look, almost as if logs were stood on themselves, stood next to each other. So that's the Hermit Thrush Treehouse. Thanks. Subscribe and please hit the like button. It really helps me make these videos.